facing challenges with our adopted families that we have never seen before. But to see you here tonight, coming together with love, care, and unity, this gives us all the strength and hope we need to overcome this difficult time, and we will. Adopt a Family Foundation is a heart, and you are its pulse. Adopt a Family has been here to help the people of Israel before the war, during the war, and we will assist them after the war. You recognize the benefit of supporting our organization in Israel. You understand how we touch lives, and you decide to make that difference with us. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. The first message we received on October 7 was from Shosh Segev, the papier-mâché artist from Kibbutz Kfar Aza, who created the beautiful kalaniot you can see on your table. It is impossible to believe the situation we have found ourselves in. Dozens of terrorists infiltrated the kibbutzim in Sderot. Dozens became 6,000. 3,000 Hamas terrorists and 3,000 Palestinian civilians breached the fence in 19 different spots. As the message were pouring, we were already reaching out to all our families. It is a miracle that all our families survived this horrific day. All our boys from Sderot, whom we brought a few years back here to play soccer with our community, survived physically as well. Everyone, though, everyone suffers from acute trauma. On October 8, Lital Ben-Zvi contacted immediately all our families from Sderot and Shara Negev to offer them mental help. On October 9, I was on the phone with Sima Peretz in Sderot. Her husband, numerous times injured in terror attacks, was the soccer coach we brought here to soccer players from Sderot. Yaniv has always shown us an incredible strength and resilience. For the first time, Sima was choking on the phone in terrible distress. She told me, "I'm scared, Carine. I'm scared for our children. I can hear terrorists running outside our house." As nothing was organized for these families in Sderot yet, we were the first one to respond to their needs and covered a room for a week in a hotel in Eilat, where they were able to escape to with their 4 children. I remember being up at 4 a.m. on the phone with Sima, booking the room with her. It was October 9th. The next message received said, Kibbutz Kfar Aza is fighting for its life. A thriving, tight-knit community of 1,000 souls has been decimated brutally in less than 48 hours. Whole families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, grandparents, and children murdered, kidnapped, brutalized, their home turned to ash, their lives to dust. We are very familiar with Kibbutz Kfar Aza as we have 4 of our adopted families there, and Shosh Segev, whom we decided to support as well in such times. Adopt a Family Foundation responded immediately with financial support to Kibbutz Kfar Aza and to the Resilience Center of Shara Negev, the Hosen Center, to allow them to support their families with therapy sessions. On October 17, we sent a video to all our families throughout Israel, sharing with them our love and support. Our families from the south were displaced many times over this past year. Some went back, many are still displaced. We have sent them multiple times financial support, and they will receive our support once again for Rosh Hashanah. Since October 8, we took up a new project. we bought a trailer that would be used as a mobile space to offer therapy wherever needed in Shahar Negev, and sponsored a program to train additional therapies for teens in Shahar Negev. We supported an expressive art therapy program led by Lital Benzfi for Nova Festival survivors in Eilat, in collaboration with Choose Kindness Foundation. We adopted 3 additional families since October 7 and responded to their immediate needs. We are ready to adopt more families as soon as they are ready to be embraced by our program. We responded to the immediate needs of our existing families, providing them with extra therapy, offering them their children's scholarship for school to assure them a better future, and hosted a few families here in San Diego to allow them to find some strengths back. We sent them gifts for Hanukkah and a beautiful basket for Shavuot, in addition to the financial help we sent them throughout the year. We've been helping 25 families over the past year. 25 families who have children and grandchildren, that means over 100 people. Our work is unique. Our touch is unique. If you remember, we had Tamir Abukassis and Odelia Organ with us last year here as our guest speakers. Finally, they had the opportunity to be here, to be heard. They were able to share their trauma with us. I want to believe that the week they spent with us in San Diego, surrounded by our love and care, gave them enough strength to carry them throughout the year. Odelia spent 8 months in the army as a reservist, and Tamir is still in Gaza, fighting. Tamir is sending us messages regularly from Gaza, thanking Adopt a Family Foundation for the love and power he is receiving from our community. This past May, my husband Alan, Doron Malka, Nadav Hazan, a new adopter, and I went to visit our families in Israel. We organized a special gathering where we were able to meet most of our families from the South. It was an extremely meaningful evening. We also visited all our other families throughout the country. The saddest moment was when we met Yaron Bob, the sculptor who creates art from the rockets. We know Yaron for years and developed a very close relationship with him. He met us at the entrance of the Nova site. This mine, over 6 feet tall, was shaking at the sound of every bomb. It was heartbreaking to witness how this situation has changed every individual, even the strongest. But yet, we came back with our heart filled with strength. The gratitude expressed by our families for our support filled us with a new energy. We are determined to do everything in our power to help them rebuild their lives. Together, we will make sure that everyone will receive the attention and care necessary. I would like to recognize the admirable touch that our adopters give to the adopted family. Without your continuous love, continuous care, our mission would crumble. These people would crumble. I also would like to take a moment to thank our wonderful board members, the fabulous ladies of our committee. Please stand up and please recognize them. I would like also to give a big thank you to our sponsors and all of you. The road to recovery is long and bumpy, but we will do it. We are inspired by the resilience and strength of so many. Tonight, as we are remembering those who were brutally murdered, We pray for our hostages. We honored our soldiers. I would like to acknowledge the heroes we have here with us tonight. Surgeon Yoav Tzvivoni, here with us tonight, who survived a terrible attack in Gaza. Please applaud him for his courage and merits. Rotem Cooper was born and raised in kibbutz near Oz. On October 7, his father, 85 years old, Amiram Cooper, and his mother, 80, Nurit, were both kidnapped from their home in kibbutz near Oz, together with many of their community members. His mother, Nurit, was one of the first hostages to be released after 17 days in captivity. His father, Amiram, who survived against all odds for 4 long months in captivity, was eventually murdered in February 2024. Amiram is still being held by Hamas to this day. Dalia and Rotem, you have been an inspiration to our community. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Natalia Kasaroti, please stand with your daughter Shemesh and Anan. Natalia is the mother of Keshet, who was murdered on October 7, who accepted to come to be with us tonight as one of our guest speakers. Thank you for listening to me. As we are approaching Rosh Hashanah, a new year, we can only pray and hope for better times. May we soon return to our strengths. Shana Tova, Am Yisrael Chai.